So envision it's your son or daughter's senior year. They're starting to work on their applications and realizing, oh, I need to find 2 teachers who will write letters of recommendation for me. So they start thinking about their options, leaning back on their junior year classes, and maybe your daughter decides to approach her English teacher. She felt like her writing really improved throughout the year. The teacher gave her some really nice feedback. They connected in a really good way, and it was just a good experience. So she approaches the teacher and asks, and the teacher says, well, unfortunately, now it's too late. I already have X number of students that I'm writing recommendations for, and I can't take on any more. Well, now your daughter has to pivot to a plan B and possibly even a plan C based on the other teachers that she felt like she had good experiences with and who could support her applications, and if those teachers are even available to write recommendations. And this is one of the biggest mistakes that I see students make year after year is they wait too long to approach teachers about letters of recommendation. So here at DCC, what I advise all my students to do right now, March of junior year, you should be thinking about which teachers could possibly stand out for you with the best letters of recommendation. Who are the teachers who've really seen your effort, what you have worked through, your growth, who have been giving you really good, positive, constructive feedback, and where you feel like you have established a relationship where they really get who you are. It's not going to be every teacher, okay? But if you can identify those folks now, as we head into April and as late as May, really, now you ask them if they would be willing to support your applications with a letter of recommendation. And by doing so, you get ahead of the curve. Some teachers are going to cap the number of recommendations that they will write. I have a student who has a science teacher at their school who is very popular with a lot of students in terms of recommendations. This teacher will only write 20. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you are number 21, you're out. So you have to ask early. And also, a lot of teachers will like to work on recommendations over the summer when they just aren't bogged down with papers and grading and tests and all the other minutiae of their day. So ask early, do it in a really thoughtful and intentional way. Get ahead of the curve and help yourself out so that you don't end up in that situation in the fall having to now pivot to maybe a teacher you're not so sure about the relationship with, right? You want your applications to shine. You want all the parts of your application to stand out and support you as an applicant. Make sure your recommendations do that for you, okay? If you have any questions about recommendations or any other part of the application process, please leave us a note in the comments. We'd be happy to reach out and talk to you more about how we help students navigate the college admissions process. Have a great day.